All righty. Hi, I'm Nancy Laggan. I've been in Tupperware for 29 years and I love to demonstrate. And I'll tell you why, because Tupperware doesn't just have bowls. They have so many premium products, and Modular Mates are a wonderful set. And we have the fridge smarts and we have vent and serves, and everybody needs a set of all of those in their home. But when you come to a Tupperware party, you want to learn something new. And this is a microwave pressure cooker. Now, I know some of you might have the pressure cookers from years ago on your stove, and the little thing jiggled and you worried about it blowing off your ceiling. Well, guess what? This will never happen because Tupperware makes everything safe. And anything you cook in a slow cooker, you can cook in this microwave pressure cooker in 30 minutes or less. And so you can make soups, and you can make mac and cheese, and you can make apple crisp, and you can make a brownie, and you can make a cake. And tonight is pasta night. So I'm going to show you a recipe. It was one of the very first ones that came out when the pressure cooker was released. And if you make this at a party, I guarantee you will sell pressure cookers. Now, a little secret, you want to check out the monthly on Thursday, okay? Just saying. But you can get Tupperware free when you have a Tupperware party, half price when you have a Tupperware party, or when you join our company, you get 25% off of everything that you purchase for yourself. Or this is one of the gifts in our Confident Start program that you can earn in your first 13 weeks free when you're hosting parties and selling Tupperware. So let me tell you a few features. I'm not going to go into a whole lot of it, but I want to tell you a few features if you do purchase this or you earn it free. It has made of pressure therm. Now, when you pick it up, it's extremely heavy. And that's because when the pressure builds up like a pressure cooker, it has to be strong and sturdy to keep the pressure in there. There's a rubber ring that's on the inside, and this is to help seal it. But what it does also, Tupperware put this in the rim in here as a safety feature. So say you turned your microwave on for an hour and 30 minutes by mistake. Now that cannot cook in your microwave for an hour and 30 minutes. And so what happens is if it's overcooking and the pressure is building too high, this rubber ring falls out of the seal, goes down in the food, and instantly stops the pressure. So Tupperware has designed it to do that. There's two little indicators of the pressure when it's starting to build inside, and this little yellow one, you want to make sure there's little feet on the bottom, if you can see that, and on the top it's just a little round thing. Always make sure, if you have the pressure cooker, that the little head, I call it the head, is up and the feet are down. If you do it the other way, you may have things like coming out of your microwave, out of this container into your microwave. So you want to make sure of that. And there's directions in everything that we sell. And so what I've done tonight, now I've already made this ahead so I can show you the finished product as I'm demonstrating, but it's called one pot pasta. And what I have done is taken, and you put it all in at once. So if you're a busy mom or you're a busy grandma like I am, and you come home from work and you're working a full-time job and you want dinner, you don't have to start that at 5 a.m. in the morning and put it in a slow cooker for 8 hours, because you can do all the same things right in here in 30 minutes. But this recipe takes 10 minutes. And what I'd start with is a pound of ground beef. And so you put the ground beef inside here, you just crumble it up a little bit, dump it in your pressure cooker. Then you take 8 ounces of pasta. Now, a box of pasta is 16 ounces, so you use half for one recipe. And you don't want to overfill it. There is a fill line in here, and you don't want to go over that because you want to make sure that the liquid is up to the fill line, but not over it. And you always want to make sure your liquid is completely covering your food, especially when you have dry pasta. So you put the pasta in dry. So we have a pound of ground beef. We have 8 ounces of pasta, and then I'm going to chop our onion. We have 1 onion and 1 clove of garlic that I've already cleaned. And in our Supersonic Chopper Compact, you just pull it a couple times and it chops it up. This is a must in every home. If you don't have this little chopper, you need to grab it. You need to have a party and get it free, or you need to have it, because I want to tell you that was 3 chops and it's all chopped up. And so it has very sharp blades. It chops everything from nuts to garlic to onions to everything. And so it saves you hours of time in the kitchen. And then you put the 1 onion chopped with the garlic chopped. Then you also put in Italian herb seasoning, and Robin used the same seasoning in her recipe. Use 1 teaspoon of Italian herb seasoning. And of course it is in our spice shakers, and you want to grab the spice shakers before tomorrow night, because you get the small ones, you get the little ones and the big ones, and they're both on sale. And so they're wonderful. Then you use 8 ounces of chicken broth. Now I've already pre-measured that. And I would have poured that in. So I put the ground meat, the pasta, the onions, the garlic. Then I pour the beef broth over it, half a can, and a 24-ounce jar of your favorite sauce. Now, my favorite sauce was $2.89 and this was $1.49. It's all the same. It tastes great. You just pour it all over the top. When you seal it up, you'll notice there are little arrows on the top and an arrow on the handle. So what you're going to do is line up the arrows, turn it, and lock that, because when the arrows, you want to make sure that your handles are locked together. And then Tupperware put another safety feature, an extra little lock that goes on the top and locks down. Put it in the microwave, forget it, make your salad, and boom, in 10 minutes. Now, when you cook on a pressure cooker, you have to make sure that you also, it's still hot, let me get my, okay. When you are cooking a pressure cooker, you never just take it out and open it because the pressure is still in there. You must wait till the little indicators are down so you don't get burnt by the pressure. Now I've already taken the little handle off, but it's not a handle. Don't ever use it as a handle. And all you do is turn it this way and you open it up and then you give it a little stir. And I'm going to show you on a plate what this dinner looks like. And so since we have not eaten here at our house, we are going to go right into this and grab it. Your ground meat will all cook. You put it in raw, but it comes out totally cooked. And you can chop it up further like I'm doing now. You mix all your pasta with it, and you can make it without the beef broth. But I want to tell you, if you do, it will be thicker and it's so much juicier when you put the beef broth in it. And of course, if you have your pasta left, you have an extra half a box, make sure you put it in Tupperware. And Pam was talking about the pasta center. I want to tell you that bugs live in the glue of boxes. And if you have spaghetti and one is opened and it's 95 degrees or even not 10 degrees outside, and there's bugs in that glue and they hatch, they will eat through every single box of pasta in your cabinet. My sister-in-law had it happen. And so she called me quickly to get modular mates. Always keep your pastas in modular mates. You can see through them, you know what you have, and they're wonderful. So let me show you what this looks like on the finished product. There's a little ground meat, a little pasta, and I don't know if you can see it, but there is dinner in 10 minutes, and that's all I cooked it in 10 minutes. So I want to tell you, have a Tupperware party. It's the best in the world. And if you can't have a Tupperware party, do a Facebook party. If you can't have any party, just buy Tupperware, because it's the very best #1 storage, product storage in the world. And thanks for your time. I hope you enjoyed it, and go home and try this recipe. Oh, wait, one more recipe I want to just tell you about very quick. When I made this other recipe at every single Tupperware party, everybody bought the pressure cooker also. You take 4 chicken breasts, you put them in the bottom, you pour a can of beer, and you pour 1 bottle of barbecue sauce over the top, microwave it 15 minutes, and then you pull the chicken apart, and it's barbecue shredded chicken on sandwiches. Awesome recipe. Have fun. Bye, everybody.